Welcome back, 23 minutes after the hour. And right now you're looking live at Oklahoma City this morning, where a controversial proposal will require parents to provide proof of U.S. citizenship or legal immigration status when enrolling their children in public schools. The State Board of Education approved the measure Tuesday, but it still needs the legislature and governor's signature before it can become law. Xavier Walton joins us now with the very latest. Xavier, good morning. I have to ask you, why now? And could this stop kids from actually being allowed to enroll in class?
Hey, Nick, good morning to you. Good morning to everybody at home. And to answer your first question, why now? When you look at the landscape and look at what we've been talking about here on Morning in America, you can certainly understand with the mass deportation efforts put forth by the Trump administration. For people who support this proposal, timing just sort of makes sense, right? So that's the first answer. But at the end of the day, Oklahoma state educators, they say what this is really about. This proposal is all about accountability and resource allocation, claiming schools need better data on how many students are living in the state without legal status. The Education Board, you mentioned this too, voted unanimously for this new rule, sparking immediate backlash from civil rights groups, teachers, parents, particularly those in Oklahoma's immigrant communities who say, you know what, they're just, they're frightened, they're scared about potential consequences. Meantime, Oklahoma's Republican Superintendent Ryan Walters says, he intends to support President Trump's immigration priorities. He also indicated that if law enforcement, including ICE, requested any sort of information or data about students' immigration status, his department would cooperate. That in itself, raising some serious concerns in immigrant communities where families now fear that there is the possibility of deportations, Nick.
And Xavier, you said that people are scared, but they're also sounding off. We've seen protests already. What are parents actually saying?
Well, parents protesting, students protesting. Also, you know what? They're just fired up, airing out their frustrations. And you see some of this video. You see these massive signs. This is outside of the Oklahoma Board of Education building. You can see voicing their concerns. Some parents say they're considering pulling their kids out of school, even potentially moving. Critics argue the policy could create a chilling effect on education for children of undocumented families.
The idea that a child wanting to pursue an education must be profiled before learning is distasteful.
And the Supreme Court weighing in on this, saying that undocumented children or students cannot be denied a free public education. Meantime, the Oklahoma Attorney General, this is a quote from him. He believes that state services should only be provided to legal residents of our state and nation. So you already see there between the Supreme Court and then you also have obviously the Attorney General there from Oklahoma. The back and forth. Either way, Nick, the clash certainly not over.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.